Good day, everyone. Want to do some analysis on how to trade Crash 1000, Crash and Boom 1000. How I do my top-down analysis. So, as you can see, I'm not on my system, but I want to use my phone to give a quick recap on how I see the market. So, my top-down analysis is I always start from monthly time frame. So if I get to the monthly time frame, I make sure I get the flow of the market, and from the monthly, price was up before it now went down for a very long time. So throughout 2019 till I think 2022, okay, 2023, that was when Boom Crash 1000 sold till 2023, 1st January 2023. So, and it's there pulling back, and as you're seeing, looking at it now, it broke a structure down here. Let me mark it. Broke structure here. I normally change the color. Broke structure here. That gets to this place, giving us a good demand zone. So, and as you all know from my own analysis, I do check what is happening, whether there's a swing high, which there is here. There's a swing high here, and there's another block here. So there's another block here, which you see that there's another block here, a bearish order block before the break of structure. Price push down, give us a strong, let me call it a strong support zone, and now price pushed up. And if I use my fib from this move, sorry, that's not my fib. If I use my fib from this recent pullback, you see that price got to 50%, pushed above it, now gets to 61.8%, which you know that's where the break of structure happened, and there's a tiny range here. So price is still showing us a bullish strength, but you know that once price touches this 61.8, either it pulls back to 50% before continuation of the bullish trend. So now we've gotten what price is actually doing on the monthly. That's another break of structure on the previous years. So if you change line charts, helps a lot for you to know where and what you're doing. You can use line charts to mark out your pivot points, as I always say. You can use line chart, and if you look at this line chart, there's a break of structure here. Price ranged for a bit, now pull down before now moving up. So if you use line charts, you see that here price needs to at least test another area before continuation of its trend. So that's what I'm seeing on the monthly time frame. So as my strategy works, I need to mark the previous high and low of the previous candle, mark it. Then I'll now go down to my weekly. I'll now go down to my weekly. For my weekly, it's still, if you watch price is still in a downtrend, a break of structure. Price pull back, retest this flip zone, pull back, break structure, pull back, still retesting this area. So I'm expecting price to retest this area, or as there's a fair value gap here which can push price down, but I think we'll go through a lower time frame to confirm that. So I'll still mark my previous weekly high and low because it gives me a good support and resistance of where price have gone touched. That's why I always mark it. You can mark it, you can use your eye, you can use your rectangle to do that. So I'll now go down to daily time frame. From the daily perspective, you see that there's still gap up here, which price have not retested this area. So that's the advantage of going from a higher time frame to a lower time frame. So so far as this area is concerned, there are still areas which needs to be mitigated. Here we need to see price mitigate there. Here, so from the look of things, right now, you see that price, you see that there's a break here before price start pushing down. In short retest, price now push down, and here, this place, there's an imbalance. So let's mark it out. Because maybe price is reacting from there. Yes, here can change the color to a lighter blue so that we know that that's where it's coming from. So now I've finished marking out the higher time frame. So I'm expecting price to pull back, which it's doing a bit. Then now we change this place, or maybe price anticipating that price will come down to test this neckline before the push up. So now you see trading crash and boom is not that hard. You don't need to catch the spike. Okay, we'll now go down to 1 hour. You see it very clear. 1 hour is very clear. You see what price I've done here. You see price push down. It's pushed down from here, break structure, and it's trying to go up and do some retest because there's still plenty gap here. Like here, there's a break of structure here. Price have not come back to this area. Gave flipped up from here, gave another sign, we test this place, leaving out this place and this place. Okay, so from the look of things, from the 1 hour, you see that price will definitely fill this gap before continuation of its trend. So higher time frame analysis on boom and crash is very, very important. Today I'll do just the crash, and maybe upper week I'll run a test for boom 1000. So this is my anticipation. This is not a financial advice. This is my anticipation. Maybe price push up, we test this flip zone, feel this imbalance before continue the trend. Clear these liquidities. We still have so many liquidities to be cleared. So these are areas that you take your profit. Thank you and have a wonderful week ahead.